Normally, Bo Ryan would come in and bore everyone to death with his sports predictions, but no, today we have an actual legend.
Sports go sports. Go team, yeah.
While Bo's prancing around Europe pretending to work on television, we thought we would bring in, use this opportunity to audition real football legends to take Bo's place, unbeknownst to Bo.
Unbeknownst to Bo, exactly. He has no idea,
Jonathan
Carl.
Thurston. When I say that, people die.
Yes,
They
they
love it.
love JT.
The guys actually played the game, not pranced around on the sidelines looking cool, handing out oranges. This is an actual guy who's got skills, moves, awards. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to
Thanks
see
for having
you.
me.
Thanks for coming in.
Now, we thought we'd jump on the opportunity because I see that you've done a book, a autobiography that's available to purchase right now, and there's a young readers edition as well for young children and also for people like intern Pete, who's not quite up to our level.
Yeah. So I guess it leaves out a few of the heavier chapters maybe and talks more about how, you got to where you are today.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm very proud to be able to bring out the children's book,
Yeah.
the kids' book.
Is there pictures in that?
There is pictures in there.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
from
because
when I
we
was a
love
child.
pictures in
Oh, I
books.
love it, yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's some really good stories in there about my journey. Obviously, I've had a lot of setbacks in my time, especially as a teenager, and to overcome those setbacks and certainly get on with my life and achieve what I had to achieve.
Well,
so,
look at you now. You're the best dressed bloke in the building.
Okay, look at this
Guy
suit. You look so
is-
smart.
He's
oh, well,
killing
thank
it.
you.
I know. Do you always dress like this?
No, only when I come on shows like this.
Okay,
Oh,
right.
I've never
Yeah.
been on a show like this. This is the first time
Oh,
I've
this is a
actually been on
filthy
here.
show.
So
I can't even believe that they booked you to come on here. That
I'm
we're
very
with you.
honoured.
So normally we get a sports person on, and I don't know anything. You look at me, you think athlete immediately, but no. Underneath this athletic jumper is a fat bastard with no skills. I admire sports people, and I think, wow. And you had such a great long career. How did you actually get into sport? How did you get into football?
Yeah, so my mum's one of 13. She had 9 brothers and 3 sisters. And,
So she had the whole football team ready
pretty
to go.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
So growing up as a kid, always had uncles around home, so always playing footy. My dad played local A grade, so rugby league was massive in
In
our
your blood?
household. It was in my blood.
Yeah.
See,
So-
my cousins used to all run around the back of my grandparents' place, and guess what I was doing? I was laying in the lounge room on the shag pile carpet, cutting out chandeliers and vases, in putting them in a little pencil case, and telling my grandmother, when I get older, I'm going to have a beautiful chandelier light like this. I think they think I might have liked men at one stage.
now you got a gold mic, so
I know, I'm very fancy.
And he got that chandelier,
I bet.
Yeah.
So a lot of kids, they start off in the backyard and then they realise, gee, I'm actually good at this. They put their heart and soul into it and they can make a career out of it.
yeah. Well, it wasn't as simple as that. Got a lot of setbacks. I was told I was too small, too skinny. I wouldn't make it. I was trouble, and
You were trouble.
I was trouble. Yeah, I
Were
was a bit
you
of a
trouble?
rat bag as a kid, so got the hiding off mum and dad
Well,
every
what
now
kind of
and
things
then.
did you do as a kid?
Oh, just being a smart ass, really, pretty
yeah,
much. So,
yeah. You're like
yes.
Kyle, I think. You stole a car, didn't you?
Did you steal a car?
Kyle
I didn't
stole a
steal
car.
a car, but I've
Okay.
been known to.
Just jump in a random car?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to clarify, I didn't get done for stealing it. I
No.
think the charge was unlawful use of motor vehicle I got done for.
yes, so
It's like just under.
It's
well,
just
that's
going for a
definitely in the
joyride.
children's book, so
Yeah, okay.
That's not in the kids' book? No,
definitely not.
Leave
No,
that out.
not,
leave that out.
Yes.
Have you actually read your books? Because Kyle's done a book and he has still not read his.
Why
and
would
he
I?
did
I
it
lived
like
it.
10
Why
years
would
ago.
I read it? Rubbish.
yeah, I read I've obviously read my autobiography.
Yeah.
but I haven't actually read the children's book. So.
Yeah, better be. But yeah, well, you might want to, just in
Yes,
case that something's accidentally left in
no,
there.
definitely
it's all
not.
good.
I
You've got
trust,
proofreaders.
What if
James
someone put the
Phelps,
C word in there by mistake and you
No,
haven't
definitely
looked at
not.
it?
Definitely
No,
not.
no,
my
not in
wife looked at it and read
Oh,
over it. So
good,
yeah,
okay.
How did
she's
you
all
meet your
over it.
wife? Was she a fan of football?
I actually met her. She worked for the Cowboys,
Oh,
the
did
football
she?
club that I worked at.
Right.
Yeah.
That I played at. Sorry.
And you
so,
thought, gee, she's nice.
I did.
Yeah. Did you and did you have to
That was
romance
actually,
her? Or?
well, it was Valentine's Day. I think it might have
Oh.
been 2007, 2008. And,
Oh, he picks the
there
right
was-
date. Jack. Listen, this guy's got all the moves.
Yeah.
So, and there was another lady that was working at the club, so I knew
You weren't
her.
sure which one that you
Nah,
wanted?
I knew her. I didn't know my wife,
Yeah.
so I went over to say hello, and Samantha caught my eye. So
Oh, yeah.
I went back to the bar and bought a bottle of wine and sent it over to her. And,
Oh, the moves.
yeah,
Amazing.
well, it took a
And that
long
was it?
time. Yeah, she said no chance.
Oh,
And I
she didn't
said,
want you at first.
Why? Why didn't she? Did she ever tell you why?
well, because she was working at the club, so
She didn't think
that
it was
was
yeah.
appropriate. She was very professional and
Yeah.
When I-
persistence.
Yeah. It paid
Yeah,
off.
Beach
kept
resistance.
chipping away. She had to get to know you and know you were a
Yeah.
decent bloke.
So
And you've got 4 beautiful daughters.
I do. Yes.
Do you think you'll try for a son, or are we done
No,
at 4?
definitely not.
No, that's it. 4's
I'm destined to
enough.
have all girls, so I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
Took a long time for us to actually start a family, so
Yeah.
we had to go down the IVF road.
Yes, I am.
So
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was,
Jackie's got a whole heap of babies in a freezer somewhere if you want some more.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
we're
No,
pretty
you're done?
full.
You're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you also have some in storage, or are you done?
Yes.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
we do have them.
What are you gonna? Do you know what you're gonna do with them? I don't know.
Neither do I. Like
I keep telling
They
everyone, we
just-
give them away to people here on the radio that want a baby. It's so easy. So many people want a baby.
And we ask them, do you want Jonathan Thurston's or do
Yeah.
you want Jackie's?
That's right. Or we'll do a little door. Open up one door, it's one or the other.
It's so sick.
just toss a coin.
Yeah. Okay.
So the book's available to buy right now. There's the 2 editions.
Yes.
There's photos in it. There's a story of your whole life. Is there anything
Correct.
you left out that you thought, oh,
Hmm.
that's too saucy, I can't put that in there?
No, because all that was in my autobiography.
So you just went for it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was pretty raw. My autobiography.
Is
there was
that,
a
is
lot
that like a lot of people will get a bit of a thrill out of reading that?
I was just very open and honest with
Yeah.
about all the things that happened throughout my career.
In my
on
book,
and-
I'd
on
said
and
that
off
I
the-
rooted
off
a
the
tranny.
field.
No shit. I didn't even know
Is that
until
true?
halfway through. I didn't realise. And then I thought I'll never tell anyone ever. And then the book came out, and I thought, oh, I've got to tell it.
No, but you didn't.
Clearly
No, I
You
sort of
didn't.
did it. No, I did. I sort of told.
You
it.
sort of alluded to it may or may not have happened.
Yeah, but then on here, I forgot, and I
Yeah.
told everyone it did. I just
Well,
did it.
Each to their own.
Have you got anything like that in yours?
No, definitely.
No,
not.
nothing
No.
like that. You kept
But
that one
whatever
quiet.
tickles your fancy.
No, it
So-
wasn't my fancy. I just didn't
At
want to
that time.
embarrass her. I didn't want to go, oh, you're a bloke. No.
Well,
You know when you get embarrassed like that, you don't want to come across like an asshole. You do things you don't normally do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've done a few of those.
A few trannies. Oh, no.
Some things that I shouldn't have done.
Jackie, when are you going to write a book? It'll be
you
about
know-
12 pages. Very bland. I mean, no saucy stories
My
in that.
memory's gone. It seriously
Oh, how
has. I'd
convenient.
be like, I can't remember any of my stories. I know. I'd have to ask you, Kyle.
Now-
Now, how do you feel being retired from rugby league? Is it a difficult transition?
The transition's been pretty smooth, actually.
Mm.
So, obviously, back end of my career, I started putting things in place. And,
Smart.
so...
You do TV stuff, right?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
work for Channel 9. So,
Oh, good gig,
Yeah,
good
so
gig.
it's a great, bunch of people to work with.
Yeah.
Producers are great.
Yeah.
The talent's great. So, yeah, learning a lot. So, really
Do
enjoying
your
that part of
daughters
it.
like football? Are they like, oh, do we have to go to another game, Dad? Or
Oh,
they're-
they love going to
they
the
love
footy.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's excellent.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
they enjoy it, but they're normally in bed by 7 o'clock. So
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
Then the
the
disco
wife
lights
runs a
come
tight
out.
ship, so they're in bed
Yeah.
by 7. Most of our games were like 7:30, 8 o'clock, so
Right.
they didn't make many, but the 5:30 games would take them to that. So
And do you think they'll read your book, or have they already?
not yet, but
no.
Frankie, who's my eldest, she's 6.
she's-
she's just
yeah, okay.
really starting to love reading now. So
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
read it to her at bedtime.
yes, do that every night. read
When
the
you and
stories.
your wife have a fight, who wins that? I bet the wife wins, right? Every single time.
That's a silly question.
It's
You already
happened-
know the
it
answer to
happens
that
in
question.
Every relationship. Wife always
Hey?
wins.
Yeah,
There's
100%.
there's no joy in winning there because it's a big loss for the rest of your life. Jackie is recently single and she was thinking of dabbling in the football as well. I said
No, I wasn't.
No, you were looking at footballers,
Oh yeah, you can look, but
but they were the 24-year-olds. I said, get a grip. Like that's never going to happen.
No,
Who was
no.
that big weapon that showed
Nothing
up at
wrong
the
with
sheath?
footballers.
Hey,
So nothing wrong with footballers.
yeah, they're good, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good people.
some good ones. Yeah, yeah.
They do a
What
lot
about
of
that guy
community work.
what about that guy that pisses in his mouth and everything? Is that the sort of thing?
Well,
You want that
he said in yeah.
There's a winner there. You should get that one. Is he attached or is he single?
I think he's attached, isn't
Who's
he?
the other guy that jerks off while he watches his mate box? He's another good bloke. That's it. That bloke, he looks like fun.
This is, I don't know.
Do you know all those blokes?
I do know them.
Yeah, they're all right. They don't
Yeah.
always do that, do
But
they?
there's also obviously good blokes in
Yeah,
there.
they're good blokes.
They're all good blokes
Yeah,
too, but
totally.
there's blokes in there that do a lot of community work.
Yeah.
Visit schools,
That's
charities.
that I
but all
find-
that stuff doesn't get mentioned.
No,
but-
that's right.
But
it
I
doesn't.
find
No.
that incredible that someone would waste their life going to help someone else.
Oh, wow.
No, I do admire that. I admire that. I don't do that.
Yeah, but you're right. It does. That stuff never gets written about, does it?
Yeah, so
yeah.
There's a lot of
It's
good
just the
people out
bad
there in
stuff
the
they
rugby
write
league
about.
What's the
world,
point of
so-
doing all the community stuff if you
Yeah.
don't get any applauding for it?
Well, because you're passionate about it.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Well,
But Brooklyn,
Because you
have
actually
met-
want to help people.
Have you met Brooklyn? He's our
no,
gay news
hey,
reader.
Brooklyn.
How are you?
Do you
Good
help
fella.
the community, Brooklyn? Do you go out and help the community?
Do I? Oh, well, like the Oxford Street community.
Oh,
I'll go
You're
out.
helping, you're helping yourself to the Oxford Street community on a regular basis. We're a whack pack in here, bro. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
You're walking
we
the
are.
lines then. I think this is great. If you want to see Jonathan's autobiography, it's available to purchase right now. The Young Readers Edition, great for the kids. That is out Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
correct.
make sure you grab yourself a copy. It's a good idea doing that.
Yeah.
The kids edition.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of kids will want to read about their football heroes, but a lot of the autobiographies have some,
All the good stuff
heavier
in it.
material in it
Yes.
as well that you might not want to show kids. So I think it's great.
Yeah, it's a very
you.
good. Is that your idea or the publishers?
Bit of both.
Bit of both.
Yeah. So
Oh, great. That's very good. You're very
think-
good. You're very
We're
impressive.
not used
man.
to someone being so good, are we,
No,
Kyle?
we're used to Bo
clearly you
Ryan.
hide both.
We can never even get rid of him. And then he hangs around for
love
like
Bo. He's a
40
good man.
minutes, 50 minutes.
He's a winger.
Jonathan.
He just hung around football.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Jonathan Thurston, football legend. Good luck on the book. I think it'll do awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Everyone will
coming
get
in,
it.
No,
Jonathan.
thank you for having me.
Nice to see you. Now, Brooklyn, you should do something for the other community, not just the gay
I'll
community.
find, yeah, okay, I'll find
Not just
someone
sharing
else to
yourself
help.
around
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
Oxford
like some
Street.
whore.
Yeah.